Hello there, and today we're going to clone a hard disk using Clonezilla, and we're going to clone our hard disk to our USB stick. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be cloning from a VirtualBox to a USB that will run as per normal, as like a hard drive, I suppose. Okay, so I've just started my my VirtualBox, and you can see that it's asking for some keys because it's an encrypted install. The home is encrypted, and this is the desktop. This is the KDE desktop. Okay, so what do I need to do? First of all, I need to go into settings, storage, and then I need to add a live CD, and I'm going to go down to downloads, and I'm going to use partition magic. Okay, so when my VirtualBox or my hard drive boots up, it'll boot up with partition magic starting. Okay, so it'll boot from the ISO, from partition magic ISO. Okay, so it starts to boot, and then what you need to do, you need to add your USB stick, and you should do this before it starts up really, but I'm showing it you that I'm adding it now. Okay, so this is the USB that I'm going to add. Use 16 gigabyte USB stick. Okay. Cancel that. Okay. Alright, let's make this a little bigger. Okay. Okay, so I go to partition editor. Now this is G-parted, and we can see that this is our hard disk. Okay, this has got the KDE installed in. Now the unknown here is swap, but as the home is encrypted, it doesn't see the format. Right, so SDA is the hard disk, SDB is a spare disk on here, don't worry about that, that's a secondary disk, and then SDC, this is my USB stick. Okay, and at the moment it's formatted for FAT32, but we won't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so start disk cloning, which is Clonezilla, and we're gonna go down to the second item, and we're gonna clone disk to disk, and then we choose the source disk. Okay, so we've got a choice of 3, and it's going to be SDA, that's the one we want to clone, and then it's asking us where we want to clone it to, so we can clone it to the second disk, SDB, or we can put it onto SDC, so I want to put it on SDC. Okay. As I said, you can put it on the second disk or the USB stick. Just asking you to press enter. And it's getting some info. And it's popped up a warning or a comment that it wants you to do something, which is in yellow, so press S and then enter, and then it starts it off. So it's copying the partitions, and now it's asking you, do you want to install a bootloader onto the target machine or target disk? Yes, and then it starts copying everything over from the OneDrive. And you can see there that it's actually using 6.4 gigabytes of space. So there's 6.4 gigabytes of files on that drive. and now it's putting those onto the other disk. As you can see, I've shortened this. Okay, so that's copied everything over using disk cloning. Okay, so we've cloned the US or the hard drive from the VirtualBox onto a USB stick. Okay, so if we disconnect the Kingston, the USB drive, we see it pops up on our main system with 6.4 gigabytes of space, and that's all the files. So that seems easy enough, doesn't it? Okay, let's go in here. As I said, it was encrypted, so it's actually copied the encryption over as well. It's encrypted, so you can't see the files in the home folder. And you can see it's 6.4 gigabytes. Originally it was at 16 gigabytes. So you can see that using this process, you can clone a hard disk to a hard disk, or you can clone a virtual disk to a hard disk, or a virtual disk to a USB. So it's quite a useful process.